The basic and founding principles of the Calasanz system are extremely straightforward, intuitive, and logical, yet unfortunately they are almost universally ignored in traditional martial arts training. All techniques must have three fundamental components to be effective: power, speed, and focus. A technique that misses the target, is easily avoided, or is simply brushed aside clearly isn't very effective. In order to develop power, speed, and focus, it is absolutely essential that there be balance, flexibility, and strength throughout the entire range of motion. These qualities don't mysteriously emerge. They must be systematically and carefully developed. In most traditional schools, the drills and exercises have been passed from teacher to student and have become part of the tradition. The techniques usually require a very advanced degree of training to do well, or even partially well. Unfortunately, doing something partially right is obviously doing it partly wrong. The cumulative stress and damage to joints, tendons, and ligaments in this process of learning frequently results in long-term or permanent degenerative injury. This is especially true after adolescence, when the body has stopped growing. There is another equally dangerous flaw to this type of rote practice. When techniques are done incorrectly, they are simply not effective. Blind repetition won't magically transform this or make them work. Calasanz is continually reminding students that practice does not make perfect. Practice makes habit. Only perfect practice makes perfect. Eventually, the student may approximate something that looks correct, but in actuality, the problem areas and weaknesses have only become much more subtle and difficult to correct. The end result is that the vast majority of students will never progress beyond a very mediocre level. Sadly, more practice will only compound the problem and just increase the chance of injury. The Calasanz system was designed, among other things, to address these two fundamental and critical failings in traditional martial arts training. As stated above, it is a scientific and systematic approach to martial arts training and mastery designed to take virtually anyone to their highest potential as a martial artist in the shortest time possible without brutality or injury. This is a very strong statement to make, but it has been continually proven again and again with people of all ages, men and women, and in all ranges of physical condition. It is a direct result of how unique and effective the system is that helps explain why we are currently the largest school in the country and the quality and diversity of our students. Calasanz sums up the success of the school and its acclaimed international reputation in two favorite phrases: martial arts for everyone, and traditional concept, a modern approach.